Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. So this is part 3 of tech I got in 2024. Now we conclude with the tablets I got in 2024. Start with the first one again, OnePlus Pad. OnePlus Pad. Got this for myself. No, tell a lie, it wasn't. Actually, if I remember correctly, my brother and my nephew got this for me for my birthday in May. I got the watch for myself. Please check that video out about watches I purchased this year. So this is the OnePlus Pad. It's 11.61 inches. You can see my reflection, of course. I try and avoid that. This is a 7:5 aspect ratio from corner to corner. It's almost square. It's got a nice ring design to it. This is the global version, Oxygen OS. You can see a nice ring to it. It only comes in this color, the green. I can't remember what green it is. I do like the design. The camera really adds a lot to it. And yeah, so at that time, it cost me $299. It was on sale, and or was it $399? I actually can't remember. My brother and my nephew got that. I think it's $359 because this also includes the keyboard and the magnetic case. It's unlike other cases. You just kind of magnetize it here. You've got the pogo pin, and voila. And there you have it. There you have the actual thing. Couple of things I would say is I like the size. This is great for traveling. I actually started using this for just doing some light work, word, writing notes. I didn't get the pen, but typing it. The typing experience is really good. I do like it. Nice, about 1.2 millimeter travel distance. The trackpad, considering how small it is, it's not the best, but it does its job. Really good to type. Battery life is great. I think it's about 8,000 milliamps if I'm correct. Correct me if I'm wrong. Downside, I would say, is some people may not like the aspect ratio, 7:5. It's a lot more wide and a lot more kind of what you call higher, I would say. Yeah, going up. But if you do a lot of surfing in there and work, which I did, and reading some comics as well, it's actually pretty good because you get a lot more. You get to more viewing to if that's the right word to it. And when you're writing like a Word document, you're actually really good to it. Great. And only another downside is I found fully charged. It took a bit longer than normal. About 2 hours for a full charge. Maybe it's just my charger, I'm not sure, because official OnePlus in the UK, if you buy it from them, they become like the new Apple, Samsung, Google, effing Sony. You didn't come with a charging brick, so I had to use my own Anchor, which still does an amazing job. So apart from that, really good. You can see I'm drinking some Coke up there, Coke Zero, one of my favorite. Overall, do love it. Nice keyboard, nice weight to it. I wish there was more colors. Green, nothing wrong with green, but wish there was more colors. So yeah, that's the OnePlus Pad. Great. Anyway, let's get to the next one. So, following up to the OnePlus Pad is the OnePlus Pad 2 Pro. This one is a 12.2 inch display using a Snapdragon. Unlike the other pad, was actually a MediaTek Snapdragon 8S, I think 8 Gen X S3 or something like that. Same aspect ratio is 7:5. Similar design language. You can see this is only color. I think it's graphite or something like that, grey. Camera, similar design to it. Again, got this. Came out a few months afterwards. I got a voucher. It would be retail at $499 at the time, but I had a £50 off. Plus, I got a free case So keyboard case, and actually a charging brick separately that's not in a box, which has become normal nowadays. You know, why they're copying Apple, Google, effing Sony, Pixel, all of that. Anyway, this is another one, good one. So what we do is the case, it comes in 2 pieces, unlike the other one. As you can see, nice design, by the way. Nice kind of leathery feel to it. So how it works is the same principle as the first one. You kind of almost magnet at the bottom, and this one's taking a little leaf playbook out of the Surface Pro because it connects here, magnetize like that. Excellent. And then, unlike the other one, you snap it in like this one, but this time there's a split there. You can see and you have a almost like a kickstand. They changed the keys a little bit. You can see it's a bit more rounded corners. Yeah, actually still comfortable to type. I think it's actually a bit of a less of a travel distance. I think it's about, unlike the other one, it feels a bit more bumpier. Hope that makes sense. This is probably about 1mm, 1.1, while the other one was about probably 1.2 or something like that. But I have no problems typing when I'm doing my work. I actually really like this aspect ratio, 7:5. Kind of reminds me of those Surface ones. Good news is the trackpad is actually really big. I think this is probably one of the biggest trackpad on an Android tablet. I love how you got, you know, the NFC icon there. I do love the rounded edges. The trackpad's a lot more better. I actually love using this device. I even did some editing on using CapCut, for example, on it. Great for work. For media consumption, like watching movies, maybe not present unless you like your big black borders there. Remember, this is a 7:5 aspect ratio, but for work it's fantastic. And I actually did quite a lot of work as well now when I'm doing my just Word, PowerPoint, for example. Having this trackpad is really good. I mean, sometimes I actually, you know, thinking I was actually using a laptop for a little while. Haven't tested the pen. That you can get a pen, it comes with it. So this is another great addition. Close it like that. Again, I wish in Asia, the market, I think it came in 2 colors, but in the UK or the global version, it only came in this color. I just really hope that when OnePlus releases the next version, you get at least 2 colors. I mean, the first one was only green. Now it's got this kind of grey, a bit dull. You know, it's a bit dull. I wish they had a bit more color to it. But overall, I really do like it. I'll mention by the end of the video which one I actually like using. Stay tuned to the end. So yeah, another great one. I think it's on sale now for $449. You get a bunch of freebies. Definitely worth checking it out. Battery life is great. It's actually really good. This one, it's really good, and the charging ain't so bad. It's actually charging up pretty fast compared to the previous one like that. Yeah, another great one. You get day out of work in this one. Okay, I'll get back soon with the next tablet. Okay, so this one's is going to come in 2s because I think these 2 are so similar, specs, size, the way it looks, the way it feels, the way it runs. It's this one's the Redmi. What's it called? Redmi Pad Pro. That's it, Redmi Pad Pro. 12.1 inches, and this one's the Honor Magic Pad 9, 12.1 inches as well. Both similar specs. I think this one's got a slightly faster Snapdragon, but this model I got the entry level because it was cheaper, and it was 6 gigs of RAM with 128 storage. With this one's 8 gigabytes of RAM and 256 storage. For this one I paid a little bit more because of the storage. Comes with if you check my video, I actually purchased this on eBay. It was I got this for about £190, including in the case and so on. They're both really similar in size. It comes down to, even one of my managers at work saying to me, which one should I get? I actually put both of them so they can play around with. My manager ended up getting this one, which is great. I took this to China, my last trip. This has some really good battery life. I'm telling you, man. during the whole duration of watching TV shows and movies and so on, and it still had a good 30% in the 10-hour journey. I didn't use it all of it for 10 hours, but it had a really good battery life. This one, same thing. I'm using it sparingly. It still has a really good battery life. I need to probably take this one for my next holiday to really see how good the battery life is. Both very similar in size. Same size, I mean. They're both very same size. I think they probably share the same screen technology. You can see that. Same size bezels. Similar placements as well, like that. The reason why I actually got the Xiaomi Redmi first is because a couple of reasons why. First, it was cheaper, and even though I got this later, you see. It also had a headphone jack, because I intend to use this when I'm traveling on airplanes. I just plug in, I just connect it like that. Also has a micro SD card up to 1 terabyte. So even though it's 128, I got myself another 128. I just put my movies in there. So that's the reason why I got this. Even though it was only 6 gigabytes RAM, I couldn't even, it didn't slow down, because think about it, I didn't really do any work. It's just a media consumption tool, really. It's a 16 by 10 inch, probably my favorite aspect ratio for watching movies. I would say this one, if I had to pick screen quality, I would definitely pick just this one. I'll tell you why. Because with my Redmi, I had to put the brightness up to about 70% to get similar brightness as this one. This one I put it to maybe 60%. So in fairness, this probably has a pretty good battery life. So screen quality, I would say this one just edges it, because the brightness was better, 60%, where this one had to be about 70%, maybe 75% to match this 60% of brightness. Design-wise, like I said, subjective. I am more in the zone of liking the camera in central. If you do take take pictures with tablet, fine. I find it better like taking like that, I suppose. I also find it really looks good in the center, just my opinion. So these are the two that I would say that either one, they're both great value for money. You can get them on the official website for a really good price now, so either one would be great. But if you want the extra storage, expandable storage, and you go on holidays a lot and you can't be bothered connecting the Bluetooth to this device on an airplane, this has a headphone jack, and you get much clearer sound as well, much easier that way. So this is definitely that one. But you don't really care too much, like I said, either one, to be fair, either one. But anyway, yeah, see you guys back again for the next tablet. Okay, next tablet, this one is the Honor Magic 2, I think, Honor Magic 2 pad or Honor Magic pad. Comes in two colors. I got the white with this nice, look like marble design, 12.3 inch screen. I think it's a, what was it? I don't think, man, I forgot already. I think it's a 3:2 aspect ratio. The bezels are really thin, very symmetric. I love this design, very light. It's probably overall, in my opinion, the best design. Just love the kind of nice white, and ideally I love to have the camera probably center to make it even better. But again, like I said, it's design is very subjective. You've got IMAX enhanced viewing. This is a 3:2 aspect ratio. This one has also AMOLED display. So this is, out of all my tablets, has the best display. Shame it doesn't have a micro SD expandable storage or a 3.5mm headphone jack. But the bezel makes it so thin, you actually feel smaller in comparisons to the 12.1 inches. And I got this again from the official website. Retails at $499, but okay, same thing. I got the voucher, £50 off, and I got this with the case, as you can see here, with the keyboard and the pen. Whoops, pen's really good. I mean, better use it. You can just snap it up there. It also charges. It also charges. So the pen, you can put it here. See, it charges. Pretty strong magnet. So this is a case. It's only one position, which is a shame. It doesn't have a trackpad. Also a shame. Keyboard, great. Does what it needs to do. Nice feel, tactile feel to it. It does have a bit of a bounce when you see the actual bounce. You can see it's about 1 millimeter or so in travel distance. Shame it only has one position, unlike the OnePlus Pad 2 Pro, which has the kickstand. You can do a bit more. Also, a shame. I keep on saying shame. After when you use a trackpad on a tablet, especially when you work and everything, you kind of miss it. You know, I know that you can always use your fingers, it's touchscreen, or you can use your pen and touchscreen that as well. But the pen I don't really use too much. I'm not an artist or anything like that. But I do like the screens. Best screen out of all my tablets, AMOLED display. I tell you, man, the performance is great. This is at full price, $499. I mean, Android tablets are making a big comeback in the last year or two. You just know, Android tablet kind of fell off a bit. Now come back, you know, giving Apple a run for their money, if not better, because for something like this, equivalent for Apple, you're probably talking about double the price. So yeah, this is another great. I would love them to have a matching color, maybe a white one as well, keyboard, just to match the back of this. So yeah, another great key tablet. Overall, great. I think this is probably a great all-rounder because it's not too kind of high to watch movies, so you don't get big black borders. It's also not too narrow like the 16:10s, where you don't see too much. So it's nice in between for both work and entertainment. Battery life's good, has enough power to run games, anything like that. Keyboard doesn't add weight to it. It feels great. You get a big screen and physically quite small because of the bezels are so thin. Oh, and then of course, if you was like me, you got the special offer, pen and type cover or keyboard cover with the device for £500 or $450. It's an amazing deal. So yeah, definitely one of the better ones like that. Okay then, get back to everyone with another tablet. Alright then, so another tablet. This one's the cheapest one I got. This is a 12.95 inch screen, so this rounded up to 13. It's by a company called Teclast. They are not the biggest, of course. They are a Chinese company. They do pretty decent stuff for the value of money. Decent quality. I got this from AliExpress. Took about 2 weeks to get delivery. It cost me about £150, or including the case. So good value for money. It's using a MediaTek Helios or Helio. Can't remember actual. Just check my video for that one if you want to. Nice design. I think it's good. Again, I like the camera. Really got that nice kind of design there. Do like it. Again, I can't remember what colors it was. I think it was only one color. It's great. You can see here, I peeled off this. You can see the mark. Pretty light for the size. You know, sounds okay. Good thing it's got a headphone jack right in the corner. I'll make it. Hopefully, it would. I don't know. This feels weird having it right there. Would have been better, maybe a bit more lower, or maybe here somewhere. But no, headphone jack. It's become a rarity today. It's got the SD card up to 1 terabyte. Bezels are not the thinnest, but it's not too wide. Pretty good size. Yeah, I use this mainly just to watch, just to read comic books. Just read comic books. This is a 16:10, if I'm correct, aspect ratio. It actually bigger than actual size comics. So I actually use this for reading comics. It comes with a case. The case is good. It's free. Can't complain. The only downside with the case is if I just get it and show you all. As you can see here, the case. You put the case on. it does protect it, of course. I mean, you can see it's quite rubber, rubber and everything like that. But the only downside is it does add a slight bulk to it, and also some weight to it as well. You almost feel, because tablet this size is actually pretty light on its own, but when you start adding the case, it actually starts to feel like it's nearly the kilogram weight. Let's see if I can put it back in. So yeah, this is actually a decent case. It's free, can't complain. I tried to look online. There wasn't that much cases available, considering this is such a small company, a niche company, and everything like that. The resolutions ain't the highest. It's 1080 by 1200 or something like that. Please check my video for the full specs. I'm just going off memory at the moment. You can see, nice case. It does look good. You can see it's official Teclast, but it does add a bulk to it. It's now it's like nearly 12-13 millimeters, over a centimeter now. It does protect it, and it has multiple viewing angles. You've got two, which ain't so bad. So watching movies is pretty good. Battery is pretty good. Overall, I won't recommend playing games. It will play mid to light gaming, I suppose. But I just need to read comic books. But I hope that when I do another one, keep the size, keep the thinness, the lightness is really good, and maybe just work on the case, make it thinner, like the this one, Honor Magic. How the case doesn't really add much to the weight or the thickness of it. But overall, decent. For £150, you really can't complain. It's not going to be like AMOLED or anything like that, but it does the job. So yeah, pretty good. I'll get back with the last tablet. Okay, so my last tablet. This is the Redmi 8.7 inch one. Cost me again, I pre-ordered this with the early bird voucher. Got it for £119. This is 4 GB RAM and 64 GB of storage. So I think you can get the 16 and 128, which I didn't, because I'm only going to use it to read books. And I mentioned in my video, please check that as well, is I actually got a walking pad at home, and there's a little stand there where you to control the speed and everything. There's actually, you flip it, there's actually something holds, and you can put this there. I can just watch YouTube and whatever, movies or something like that. It was too small to put the 12 inches, so you had to kind of go like that, which was weird. So having it like this to do my walking exercise, watching entertainment is pretty good. So 4 GB of RAM, and thing, you can feel the lag sometimes. It has the headphone jack, pretty cool. It also has SD card support as well, over there. I think it's actually up to a terabyte again. Battery life is decent. I mean, it's not as big as the others, of course, but decent. Lasts a good 5-6 hours. Charging is pretty speedy as well. You can feel it's plastic, it's not as good quality for the price though. Couldn't care less. Design wise, nothing to write home. It does lag. I say it's only 4 GB of RAM and storage. Once you install everything, you probably only got half that left. But again, this is just for reading books and walking pad. Watch my YouTube or whatever when I'm walking for an hour. Overall, and it also came, like with all the pre-orders, you come with a case, decent. Also came with earbuds, if I remember correctly. Yeah, it came with earbuds as well. Redmi earbuds. You snap it on. And what I love about this case, doesn't add much bulk to it or weight. Does its job. Great if you want to handle like this, but just yeah, overall pretty decent. But if you want to start doing work and anything like that, I wouldn't recommend it. Wouldn't recommend gaming either, because trust me, it's not going to run unless you really run those really entry-level gaming. Yeah, so overall, that's it for all the tablets I have. Which one's my favorite? I was going to say, it boils down to two overall favorites. Will be either my Honor Magic. Just give me a sec. Sorry about my chair. comes down to the OnePlus Pad Pro. It comes down to these two. Aspect ratio wise, it comes down to your personal preferences. This one definitely has a better screen because of AMOLED. This one's still high, really good quality. Battery life roughly the same. I love these two so much, really, to be fair. This one has probably the best overall screen, 3x2, great for work, great for entertainment. OnePlus has probably the 7x5, which is probably better for work, I would say. But as in saying that, I actually spend more time using the OnePlus for work, right? Because of the, if you watch my video of the Magic, was one of my biggest criticism was the keyboard. If you use the trackpad, especially full-size trackpad like this, it's literally the size of a real laptop trackpad. Seriously, you get so used to it when you work on a Word or PowerPoint or anything like that. It's kind of hard to go without a trackpad no more. I hope that makes sense. So this edges it because of the trackpad. And when I do watch movies, I use my my other Honor or my Redmi 12.1. That's the ones I take to a holiday with me, because they're 16:10. Sorry, they got good battery, and I use them for entertainment. And that's the issue. But as in saying that, I am using myself here because I do have so many different tablets, so I'm kind of spoiled for choice. But if you had to pick one, yeah, I'm not, like I said, I think this is the one I use the most. I enjoy using the most because of the aspect ratio and the keyboard. But if I had to just become neutral, and for someone who I ask, say a friend asks me, I just want one tablet, I'm willing to pay up to £500, which one do you go for? I say probably recommend this one, the Magic. And I'll tell you why. Because great screen, great battery, great looks, great design, thin, light, and all that stuff, right? And hopefully you still get the freebies of the keyboard and the pen. The keyboard is still very usable, of course, unless you use one with the trackpad, of course. But overall, because it has a good aspect ratio for both work and entertainment, so this one will be a great choice for someone who just needs it for everything. I would say definitely pick this one. But if you're like a techie like myself, who has multiple tablets, I like using this one. There's just a personal thing, like I mentioned. You know, I love this to have an AMOLED. If this had the AMOLED, this would probably be the ultimate one. But they're both really good. I give Apple and Samsung a run for the money for the price you're paying. Because if you combine these two, how much I got it for, and the power and the performance you get for it, is less than Apple, less than the Samsung one. And they're both up there as well. Think about that. So for me, this is my favorite. But for neutral, someone who just has just want one, I will say this one because it fits in both. Great for work, great for entertainment. So I hope that makes sense. Anyway, probably been the longest video. Thank you for those who stayed to the end, and appreciate it. Please like, subscribe my videos. Thank you very much. Until next time, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, wherever you are in the world. Please do stay safe. Goodbye now. Also, sorry, one more thing. Happy New Year. I hope everyone had a good Christmas as well, and Happy New Year. I hope 2025 bring everyone joy, happiness, and whatever you wish will come true. Only good wishes, not bad people, good people, of course. And I hope that the industry in gaming, movies get better, you know, and hopefully there's more tech to come. I wish everyone the best 2025, and hopefully whatever you want to do, succeed in. Thank you very much. Yeah, goodbye.